What's going on, Blast TV? They finally gave me my own show, so let's make it good. I've flown in Counter-Strike gods from all over the world to come and get grilled by me on their past, present, and future. We've got interviews, great moments, and an ultra-difficult, all-new gauntlet map made to test the skills of our upcoming guests. Welcome to your new favorite televised vacation. This is the Launders Show. Coming through the curtain in a second is an absolute legend of Counter-Strike. A German IGL turned coach is here with a great smile. He left for Valorant for just a couple of seconds, but he's back. And we welcome to the show, Gob B.
Hello, hello.
There he is. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Beautiful studio.
Yes, thanks for being here, the $1 Million Studio. I was telling everybody before that to this day, the divider smoke on overpass, I still call that the Gob smoke. I don't know if anybody knows when I tell them in the server. Some people do, but I still call it that. As an IGL in Germany, it's been so long since we've watched you play. How much Counter-Strike do you play these days, if any?
I try to play time to time. Last month I played an official against Havu in an online tournament because one player was missing. I think Karim was playing for the academy team also. It was fun to be back on the server. I hit some good shots, lucky shots. From time to time I try to play a little bit, get a feeling for the game again, challenge my players on a one-on-one on a position where I think it might be not so beneficial. On the events I always try to play with the players, retake servers and all this kind of stuff to keep them motivated as well.
Yeah, that's actually a great place to start. Even as a commentator, like I have my 10,000 hours and I played a lot. And if I'm not playing on a team, I feel like I'm not learning that much. So I spend most of my time watching demos. Do you think that like you could coach at the same level if you didn't put in some time as a player as well? Or do you feel like you have played so much at this point that you're not really going to learn anything new by trying to play matches and it's better to focus on demos and things like that?
Hard question. Definitely, I would have suffered when I was not playing at all at this level. I don't know how other coaches are doing it, which didn't play maybe on the top tier level, which still are top tier coaches. I think there are some out there. I feel like I just knew things because I was in the point of view of the player, and I know what he's trying maybe to tell me without his words because he doesn't really understand his own play, but I understand it because I was in the shoes kinda. Just playing will not provide me with the new information to understand new positions, but sometimes when I play I get like an idea, or when I watch myself or the review of the pracs which I record. I'm switching all the time, of course, to see everything, but this helps me more to get understanding than maybe playing Face It or something.
What do you like better, coaching or playing?
Playing, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's like, even now I'm always searching for something competitive. I would say it's easier to be in a pressure situation when you play than being a coach or a manager or something else. It's way harder, I would say. I was like playing maybe in Cologne or so in a 1-on-2 situation. It feels more relaxing than watching from the outside and you cannot do anything.
No control, yeah.
No control, so I like playing more.
I think Zonic said the same thing. He said,
yeah.
After all these years.
Watching is way harder, like it's not even comparable, I would say.
What about the emotions when it like, what do you feel after a win as a player versus a win as a coach?
Maybe I need more time with coaching first, but right now I would say winning feels better as a player, but losing feels very, very hard on both sides. And because as coach, you after your win, you directly think the next step more or faster to the next step than when you play. You enjoy at least a little moment of winning. But as a coach, you need to be a role model. You need to show players like, okay, this is not all, we can do more.
Yeah, it is. I think a lot of people in Counter-Strike can relate who like the tactical side of things, but at the same time, you like a little action. And as a coach, you don't get any of that action.
Yeah.
You just get to watch it unfold.
Yeah, that's true.
Since you've joined BIG, how much time did you stay in Berlin or know the city?
just when COVID came out, I would say, I was back at home at my parents for like 1.5 years or 2 years. But other than that, we lived all the time in Berlin, I would say. 2017 we were created, we were built, and till then, maybe 3-4 years now in Berlin.
Do you feel with the roster, you know, you kind of like, you capture 100% of the German fans out there. I mean, that's one thing that's really cool, is that you have a country represented by a team with all the legendary players in the region. But obviously, anytime somebody picks one country to build a team off of, you're limited on the pool of players that you can get. Have you ever had conversations with yourself or with the roster about, you know, the potential for moving out again into the international waters?
Yeah, it's hard. I would lie if it never crossed my mind. Definitely it crossed my mind. There's a lot of good and great international players I would like to work with. Also, like you said, we like to stay connected to the German scene, and there's no other really German organization right now which are representing the German scene. So this is also very important. And I like to stay in German and also call in German and all the stuff. Even though I've been calling, or also Tapson was calling a lot through the years on English. Though sometimes I started to say in practices, hey guys, we should talk in English right now, just to make sure that players are not talking too much, you know, because too much communication is also bad. And when they start calling on English or communicating on English, they started calling less and were focusing more on crosshairs, so more headshots.
So it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
So also that showed me like communication is not everything, even though it's very, very important, obviously, but sometimes it's like the basics of the game, and concentrating on your own game, it's very important. And of course, then also crossed my mind if there's an international chance, but right now we still have enough players, I would say, in the German scene that I don't need to think internationally right now.
We're gonna have a clip to bring up for Gabi right now. It's up on the big screen. This is just a beautiful MP9 mowdown, okay? But it's an ace as they came through the smoke. Do you remember when this was played?
I don't know when, but I remember it was against VP.
Yep, that's right.
I don't know when, to be honest. 2018, 19 maybe?
Man, it's crazy to see both you in the server and Virtus Pro in the server as well. It both feels like so long ago and at the same time so recently, but it is so cool to watch. Was Overpass one of your favorite maps?
I like the map a lot because I like to play this A player. I think I had a good understanding to work, help the team. And I was also the one who created the Molotov for the stairs, which is everyone throwing.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was me. And I can also say a funny story. I was like searching in night, and like I was waking up even Nico and Tapson. I'm like, I changed the meta, it will change everything. This map is not playable anymore, and I made a big thing. And I had these moments few times, and sometimes I was not right, like I was too hyped by myself.
Oh, yeah.
And this one I was right, and we played against Godsend, and I did this Molotov in the practice. After this game, the next day they had an official, and they made the Molotov. No way they did this, because I was searching so long for this Molotov, and they did it with 3 players. And I did it, like back in the day they needed to boost.
You had the running lineup.
Yeah, I had the running lineup,
Okay.
but I didn't have the perfect running lineup right now, which everyone has. I need to jump on the bench and all this stuff, but yeah, that's a funny Overpass story.
Oh man, now it's so difficult. Everyone's sweating like crazy. You have like refrag, you can line up nades from anywhere.
Yeah, this is too easy,
Yeah, now the game's getting intense.
That's why we need more maps which you can be creative on.
Yeah.
More new maps, I would say. I spend a lot of time on Anubis.
Yeah.
It's a very good map.
You like it?
I like it a lot, yeah. I don't think no one says, or at least I haven't spoken to one who said this map is garbage or whatever.
What do you predict will happen with the CT aggression on the map?
It is a little bit comparable to Cash at one point, where you couldn't stay on the side anymore. You need to play all the time proactive towards A main, towards door, and make the enemy, like at least, or the opponent at least, think all the time. Anubis, it's like not that easy to stay on the sides, because it is kind of easy to execute. So you need to be more proactive as a CT. I think this map is very good and also will give us a lot of opportunities to play on, and it will not be as much limited as maybe it looks like right now.
Oh, okay. Do you have any funny stories?
Yeah, we are living in a house in LA. We saw some raccoons out in our house, and we're like, what is eating our trash and all the stuff? And I saw it one night where they came up to the balcony, and he was like tapping at the door. It was very sweet. And then Nico came up with the idea, hey, I'm gonna catch one. I'm like, how do you gonna catch one? We ordered at that time a lot of times at Five Guys, and we had like a leftover burger or so. And he built himself with Tapson as well, like a trap where the burger's under. If you would Google
like a stick with a box?
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
the cheapest trap in the history. And next day, I'm like, hey, the box is down, like the trap worked. We were afraid because we were walking slowly to the closed box, obviously on the ground. And we were looking and like, I think we catched it, right? Like it's down. And then we looked on the other side, it was like whole, eaten out. And we catch the raccoon, but he escaped in the end. A lot of good memories.
That's really fun. You got to use a metal box next time. When did the fitness journey begin?
It's like almost 10 years ago when I was absent of CS. I didn't play CSGO straight away. I had like a 3 years break where I tried to do like my study and all the stuff.
What were you studying?
Mechanical engineering.
Oh, cool.
In that time, I learned a lot about nutrition and about fitness and all the stuff. Playing again brought me into a bad shape as well.
So much stress.
Not only stress, it's like the lifestyle. It's so easy to, just order in and just having an unhealthy lifestyle.
Five Guys tastes really good, man.
It is what it is, right?
What's your order?
I think the double cheeseburger with pickles and different stuff.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm changing sometimes the stuff. And always a hot dog as well.
Oh yeah, they have a
burger
great dog.
and a hot dog.
Yeah.
At least I try to have a healthier lifestyle.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, and you get the consistent energy.
Yeah,
I think that's the big thing, right? Especially with Counter-Strike. Okay, so Gab, I'm gonna send you into the gauntlet. You haven't heard about it?
I didn't know. I thought I was just gonna get.
You thought it was gonna be a chill, fun day?
Yeah, exactly. But now I need to work.
Yeah, you just lost your luggage. You come in here, 2.5 hour show, and now you've got to play the gauntlet challenge. You ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
All right, let's send you off into the gauntlet. Good luck.
Thank you very much. I will need it.
Well, Gab, we know that he's played every role in the game at the highest level possible, but can he take on the ultimate challenge? We're gonna send him into the gauntlet right now. Let's go.
So, what do we got here? Okay. Okay, let's start this. Okay. Okay, now I need to wait here, here, here. Ah, I missed this one. Oh no. That's unlucky. I feel like this one is so hard. Maybe I need to shoot faster. Yeah, that was a trick. This one is easy. Okay, okay, okay. You need to learn the pattern here. Yes, yes. I was close. Still so far. I need to analyze here. Now it looks easy, but yes. You can probably even jump through, but okay, okay. I wish I had one more try, then I think I would be good, but I did okay, I think. Yeah. Maybe I was not that good. Because I failed like in the stages where it should be easy, at least where the ghosts are coming in front of you. It was a lot of fun though, and great job to the map creator. It is very nice. Well done.
Let's hear it for Gabi, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. What a performance.
Thank you very much.
If I can say one
Thank
thing,
you.
okay, without spoiling any time, you really had it down to a science.
I felt like if I would have not been that rusty, but it was a lot of fun, and yeah, it was also. I want to go back into prac room, download the map.
In each section, I think you figured it out pretty fast. You didn't have that perfect run you were looking for.
Yes, exactly.
But if you had to put a time on it, what do you think you got?
I would say, let's see, 4 stages, maybe 1 minute and 58.
1 minute and 58? You'd put your life on that time?
No, but
Okay.
that's what I would guess maybe.
Okay, well, we're going to make it official, but first, let's check on the leaderboard and find out. Assistant, let's roll it in. There it is. Have you seen these times where you...
No, I haven't seen this time.
How's your eyesight?
Very good, I
Very
would say.
good,
Yeah,
okay.
I can read it, no problem.
So, of course, 4 Danes came out before you here. Hooksy was the last one, and he smashed the leaderboard.
Whew, under a
Kadian-
minute.
Kadian had a very strong run, and I was thinking you could beat it, but not by much. And then Hooksy came through and just cleared it.
That's hard to beat, to be honest.
And Hooksy said, can we get it in writing that I did well on the aim section? So we got it on video, man. We are going to now put your time on the board.
Okay.
Gob doesn't know what time he's got.
I hope I'm not under 4 minutes.
And to make it official, Gob, just so that no one can change their mind, I'm going to ask you to sign it before I put the time on. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, okay.
Wow, so easy to get people to sign contracts these days. You can just sign it on this side here. And you can sign it like a signature, like you would for a
Yeah.
fan, because I am one. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, there we go.
Okay, my time.
Who do you want to beat on that board?
So like in between of everyone in the middle.
Yeah.
That's also like realistic, at least at my feeling, but maybe I'm very slow, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that is very humble of you. I appreciate that, some humility, because we have so many players on with these enormous egos, so it's just refreshing to hear that. Okay, let's lock it in. Gob B's time, he actually just mentioned that he'd like to be at 1:50, and I like to make wishes come true. 1:50, Gob. There it is.
No, really?
Yeah,
150.
really.
Okay, nice, yeah.
On the money. So you beat Castle, the other coach. That's it. So you're the best coach so far, the Gauntlet Challenge, and you beat your own prediction of 1:58.
Yeah, but at least I had a good prediction for myself. Did anyone else predicted their time?
I don't think anyone was anywhere near. Both Dupree and Kadian said something like 1:40. Kadian didn't think he beat Dupree. So you were humble and accurate all at once. Thanks so much for being on the show, Gob. Our next and final guest of the season is a pretty enigmatic figure in CSGO, someone who's very much known for his mechanics, and he'll be the one who could potentially upset that leaderboard. We have to stay tuned to find out who that is. So thank you all for watching, and as always, it's been a blast.
Say something nice real quick.
Test, test. How are you guys?
Now that it's on, I'm like, was this ever on? I'm not sure anymore. But as always, thanks for watching. It's been a blast. I don't know. What did I do differently there?